Hello there. And welcome to all. I am Darkwater, and, well, I was going to immediately jump into a Streamlist, but some asshole by the name of English Dave wants me to help one of the DJs relevant the club, so let's go do that first. And then I've also got to actually construct a playlist, because I've been a bit busy doing other stuff in GTA, but I forgot to do the thing that I came on to do. So let's just see. What are we doing? Well, clearly I don't think they're going to allow us to park our helicopter here without a fight. So what do we have? The alien booty gun. Am I even going to get back up here? Get out of here. And you. I thought I told you to get out of here. Yeah, okay, it's not gonna be better. Why not?
Don't shoot me!
Wow. Yeah, okay. Oh, this ain't gonna be fair now, is it? Okay, it's totally fair. Yeah, that does not appear to be a way that I can. Oh well, we'll use the power of CU to call a new one in. Or my yacht is close by. We can use one from there. Hopefully no one's attacking us or planning on doing so. There we go. And there is my helicopter. These yachts are very obsolete and almost useless. But it's lovely to just have one. Oh, we wasted our time with that then. But they're delivered. Okay, let's get building.
We got the records. Very nice. Solomon told me to give you a big old smooch from him.
Yes, thank you. So, playlist. Streamlist. We want to edit. Noted. Bookmarked. Right. Now we've put one there, we can delete all of these old ones. And then right. That one and that one. The one from 7 Secret. Yes. That one. That one. Formula GT3. Portimao. Don't know why I'm putting the two open wheels together. And two more. That one. Another one very aptly named My First Race, Please Don't. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then count that. 3, 6, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. 10. Save. Okay. Minimize it. Thank you. And now we can go into my playlists. Streamlist. That bug must have been fixed then. Well, doesn't matter. We can enjoy some racing. So, up and at 1 lap. We'll get rid of the terrible suits. We want to stick to Mew, even if we barely see it. Still probably better than whatever custom suits you get. Anyway, we'll get this one out of the way first, because for as interesting as it is kind of a bit meh. Brilliant. I suppose really you want more than just one person on this one. Because obviously more people, more fun. Especially when it comes to tight turns like that. Because you're gonna get someone being a incredible ass and crossing into everyone else because they can't be bothered to learn how to use brakes. There's quite a few hairpins coming up in a row. This bit, no, it's this bit. Interstant camp for pretty much no reason, except it makes a cool start. And then hairpin slalom. You really don't want this in a race. Unless you've got someone trying to pounce you up the ass with their brave front. And then we'll just have one more jump coming up, I think. And it's a home straight. Oh no, no more jumps. This is pretty much a home straight. Across here, and then It's less a racetrack at parts and more someone's idea of a puzzle, I guess. A maze. Oh, yeah, my phone's just fallen onto me as I went to get a drink. That's what happens when you're selling a bed. Anyway, next race. Race number 2. GTA signed itself up with its slow loading as per the norm. Yeah, this one's quite fun. Again with a T-gun. I'm never getting around to sorting out that colour scheme on it. It'll look a lot better with a bit of red on it. Midnight purple and a bit of red. Sweet. So yeah, we've got this boat section first, just boating up this river and the waterfalls. This is perhaps my favourite area, one of my favourite, if not my favourite area of the map. So many waterfalls, just a lot of water in general. Absolute bliss, really. And it's nice and peaceful. Unless a train's gone on. Oh dear, oh dear. Come on. There we go. Anyway. Biking section coming up. When I first saw the name of this, I thought that there was going to be a running or on foot section. Well, I was happy to note that's not the case. Because can you imagine being on foot for any amount of time for a race? Especially in a transform race where you can't get your guns out and shoot other people down. Don't really make for a great one, really. Which is why I'll try and limit on foot sections as much as possible to just interesting areas of the map. Where if you do your lines right, you can get ahead. Oof. Damn indestructible buses. I swear those things are made of granite. No, not granite, the indestructible material that I forgot the name of. Who cares? Great. Now left. We made it. Easy enough. Because when I was playtesting this map, I didn't realise that there was a tight turn, and so smashed into the building. Always fun. Plane sections. They're about as bad as on foot sometimes, really. Well, I'll rate this one pretty highly because of the second half of the airplane section. That you'll see in a bit once we're within the city confines. Oh, I always get confused this way. Yep. And then upside down. And did it without crashing, even though I very almost seemed to be close to doing so. Yeah, just complicate what you needed to say by saying loads of things that mean the same thing. That'll work. So here we are, second part. You can't really have your speed on all the time through here. And I'd kind of like to meet anyone who could. Because anyone who can keep full speed on this section how the hell did I not crash in a fiery oblivion? That should have ended me. And yet, nope. Nothing happened whatsoever. Right, this way? No, this way. And then upside down, and then they come up so fast as well, you've got to be prepared. They're so close to each other. And we're going for a landing. All this does is just make me want to get my hands on Flight Simulator. I hope we find out about that in the E3, honestly. Because it's the Xbox definitely deserves to get its disk drives storefront on that game. I mean, it's a very in-depth simulator, so getting a lot to work on a controller probably is causing a few problems. But I don't want it for the simulation stuff. I just want to go sightseeing. And that's about as close to a virtual one-to-one scale world as we're gonna get. And speaking of everything, it's like E3. If May the 4th brings a release for the Skywalker Saga before E3, it's very unlikely for that to happen. Especially considering they need more than a month to be able to print it and get it to store sellers. So, yeah, Lego Skywalker Saga is definitely one we will see at E3. Because the announcement will come in... I don't know. They definitely want to be saying something on Star Wars Day. Because you can't have one of the biggest games ever releasing soon, even without a date, and not say anything. So I think they're definitely gonna say something, maybe even give us another trailer. And hopefully there is a date attached to it. A date that will probably, hopefully, I definitely want it to be at the end of June. End of June. Anyway, enough of talking E3 for the moment. This race, I actually very much enjoy. Because it's kind of like a stadium type thing. There's one similar to it on Dirt 5. Cape Canaveral, I think. Or something like that, where you've got a stadium and you occasionally go out of it, but you're mostly within it. And that's kind of what this is, in a way. You've got your stadium, you go out of it for a bit, and then come back in, and repeat it all again. Short, sweet, and a pretty nice track. And then back to E3. I really don't know what Nintendo are going to be doing. They just seem so full of surprises recently. Could Breath of the Wild 2 be there? More than likely. Could... Well, I think Smash Bros. Download content is obvious. Let's be real here. Smash download content is obvious. Now, Microsoft and Nintendo. Is that something interesting or not? Who knows at this point? We've just got to wait until E3, where hopefully the lid is lifted on whatever's been worked on. Be it a collaboration, getting Rare Replay onto the Switch, whatever. Microsoft working on Metroid. You know, anything's possible. Mario Kart 9 on Microsoft machines. Yeah. Because that's a good way to just annoy everyone, isn't it? Hey everyone! We ported Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to the Switch, and we made Mario Kart Tour for mobile, and then we brought another Mario Kart to the Switch, but it was a weird AR experiment game, and we all know you've been waiting patiently, or maybe not so much, for the next brand new Mario Kart. Well, here it is. Go buy an Xbox to play it. And also the next Mario and Sonic is on Xbox as well. In fact, everything of ours is now on Xbox. That would just be some weird fever dream. Really? Because then what? The Switch has no real reason to exist if everything just goes to Xbox. Although hey, PC gamers would be happy because that means everything going to PC as well. Mario Kart 9 though. Mario Kart 9. I absolutely want it to happen. Will it? I do not know at all, really. Announced at E3, released in April next year. Splatoon. See, this is what I'm thinking, okay? This is what I'm thinking. If the rumours of this more powerful Switch are true, and it releases in March, that's... Let me just try and get my facts. Yeah, 5 years of the Switch, and this new powerful version will release close to March. To launch with it is Breath of the Wild 2. And then after that, you have a wild and varied schedule of releases from Nintendo that rivals 2017, which includes a new Mario Kart, new Splatoon, some brand new weird game like ARMS was. It'll be a new Donkey Kong instead of a Mario game. You know, just go wild with it, really. Go absolutely wild with it. And make 2022 be a rival to 2017. I mean, it's got a brand new open world Pokemon game, so it'll probably already rival 2017. Uh-oh. Anyway, yeah, this track. Seven's Secret is kind of a good map maker. I mean, I completely balls that part up. There they are. Seven's Secret is a good map maker. Okay, what strategy did I use last time? Because this is a harder half, so to speak. Okay, yeah, just yeah, that's pretty easy. And then come here, we just drop off here. So we can get that. Oh, yeah, can I? Almost. I did a very nice trick shot, or stunt, when I first played this, in which I managed to get neatly into that hole and grab the checkpoint without using that second loop. I think he even maybe got a replay of it? I don't know. Oh, we've come out a bit. No, we haven't. That's good. But yeah, we are near the end of this track now, I think. It wasn't very long. Yeah, see, there, this is coming up to the end. We've just got this squiggly bit to navigate, and then that purple. Basically, that tire denotes the end. You can see over there in the distance. With plenty of people, it will definitely be a fun track. As you will try and push each other off and get ahead. Oh boy. It is raining quite heavily, I can hear you. Don't know whether you can. From my microphone, but yeah. Raining pretty heavily. Oh, very good. Short, simple, sweet, but technically challenging with multiple people. And what did I say? The next races? Yeah. So just go one lap, because a single lap does take a while, I think. As far as I remember, anyway. And I mean, at 6 miles a lap, you don't really want to be taking any chances. After all, what is this? Fail race? Well, they'd probably only... Yeah, the fail race community would probably only do one lap around here as well. 2 at most. Because I think it's about 5 minutes for a lap. Yeah, it is. It is long, pretty much. Anyway, E3 talk here, because for some reason I'm very much on the E3 talk today. What I would like to see from EA is, well, do they have Jedi Fallen Order 2 ready? Who knows? One thing I absolutely know they will do though is go big on Battlefield 6. And holy hell, I so want in on that. Cause yeah, okay. My heart has always been with Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront. But I have enjoyed playing Battlefield, even with a controller, even against other people. And with the promises they're making about this new one, yeah, I can see myself enjoying it greatly. And not only because it'll actually have a conquest mode, worth a damn, in it. And then what else? I mean, they're in Codemasters now, they could give a proper lowdown of F121 if they so wanted. I mean, I think they'll let Codemasters do their own thing at present. Nacon at E3, I very much doubt that, because I'll probably be doing a Nacon Connect in July again. And that's where we'll see more of Test Drive Limited and that bike. What the heck even was that game again? A bike racer that went by the name of Ride, I want to say. I don't know, I'll have to check my article of when I covered their racing games to the last Nacon Connect. Well, I definitely know or have a feeling that none of their racing games will be at E3. In fact, they will probably have a very limited presence at E3. Because obviously they can connect their own presentation. So yeah, about 5 minutes. So you could easily get 2 laps out of that. Ubisoft at E3, Riders Republic. Riders Republic. What has that game become? And what exactly is that game? Because I liked what I was seeing from when they first revealed it. I remember being up here, watching that Ubisoft event, playing Watch Dogs 2. I only tuned into it mainly for Watch Dogs Legion and anything that might come of that, but Riders Republic had me interested. And I can't really think of anything else from Ubisoft that I'd be properly excited about. Of course, if they did another Starlink, I'd be well up for that. I think I'm gonna have to just rely on Chorus from Deep Silver though. Because I don't think we're gonna want the chance another Starlink. And Nintendo definitely not gonna redo Star Fox in that style either. As much as I wish that would be the case. Anyway, this track, Transform Race, mostly using the confines of the map rather than creating a stunt race while using stunt parts. And it works. You know, you get your own car for most of it, and on occasion you transform into something else. You have a big run right at the end, that's mostly a straight line that goes down a hill, which is a pretty fun part. If you was racing this with others, yeah, you'd definitely have a good time. The dirt tracks offer, I mean, it might be a bit thin, but still offer good racing potential. And especially since this is a non-contact race, you wouldn't be hitting anyone else. Of course there's no one else around to hit, so yeah, and also you got this thin bit here, which is probably the main reason it's been put on no contact. Because otherwise you just have people bashing each other up the side of cliffs. Or down them. And you don't need that. At all. Oh, I almost did what I did when testing this one. That would have been a good repeat had I actually done so. Rockstar have got to sew something off about whatever project they're cooking on. Don't know whether they do anything at E3 or at their own time though, really. If we face facts, GTA 6 is years away. Probably won't see a reveal this year at all. If rumours are right, there is a GTA 3D trilogy remake, remaster, whatever on the way. That might be a good E3 announcement. I mean, they've got GTA 5 expanded and enhanced. It's a thing that exists, but we haven't seen damn near, in fact damn nothing on since it was announced almost a year ago. Oh yeah, this is the run to the finish straight line I was talking about. Just this final corner and then race finished. I mean, could we also see a Red Dead Redemption remaster of the first, not the second? Possibly. I wouldn't put it past them to also try a Red Dead Redemption 1 remaster. Or even a remake. I mean, they've got the map of the first game and the second, so it's possible. But expanded and enhanced. That's the real mystery, I think. That's the real mystery. Just what is it going? When are we going to see more of it? Is what I want to know. Just when? And what is included in it? Show your hand, Rockstar. Show your hand. Anyway, yeah, the first of the two open wheel tracks. As has been said many times before, the community are a lot better at creating these than Rockstar themselves, and this is a decent track to run through. I mean, it's just a track in the sky. There's not been any serious effort put into it or anything to make it very track. Well, you'll see what I mean with the next one. But the layout is good. You've only got one hairpin. You've got this long stretch of a corner here, and you've got some good verticality. And it all just comes together to make a great open wheel track. But as you'll see with the next one, it could go beyond. It could definitely go beyond. And it would be nice of Rockstar to up the prop limit. Who have I talked about yet at E3 then? Now, I mean, we only said about Flight Simulator being a T3 for Microsoft, did we not? Forza then. Forza Horizon 5. Is it coming this year? And where is it taking place, if it is? Rumours I've heard say Mexico. Which I would be interested in seeing, really. I would be interested in seeing how they could do Mexico. Because that would be lovely, honestly. I mean, I've barely seen any of Mexico, so for me it would be a brand new place to explore. And it'll probably be cross-platform, so it probably won't take advantage of a series to create a map. And it definitely won't be on the new engine, if it does come this year. Because obviously Turn 10 haven't finished developing the engine yet, that will be used in the new motorsport. So if that hasn't been developed, then... well, if that hasn't been... the engine hasn't been completed yet, then how do you expect Horizon to use it? Is it? Actually, yeah, that's a good talking point. Since this is a digital event, are we, the general public, going to have access to demos in some form? You know, stuff gets released and then they'll say, hey, have you got any free demos there? You could try this. on your console or PC right now. And then while continuing to watch the conference, you select a demo to download from the E3 app. We'll have to wait and see, I think. Let's not get ahead of ourselves there. In fact, no, because there's too many games to have them all installed at once, I think. And if you did that, data miners would probably get into the app files and find out any announcements that are coming. Anyway, this is a second open wheel, and as you can see, it is a recreation of the Portimao circuit of Portugal. So you can already see there's a bit of a stadium been created. And what's this? There's runoffs. So then if you go off a track you don't fall into oblivion. And there's a bit more interesting scenery around as well. And again you've got the verticality aspect of things. There's a whole lot really that can be done. If the Proclamate was upped to something like 5,500 or even 1,000, maybe that's coming and expanded and enhanced, who knows. And I do hope there is quite a lot of stuff coming to Expanded and Enhanced. I mean, it's hard to get it, because any improvements would be good. But well, there's obviously a question of more improvements being better worth for your 60 quid. Basically, the more that's improved, the less it feels like you're being ripped off. Because if it is, or if it was just a bit of quality of life improvements and just a fresh coat of paint, I mean, charging 60 for that, I don't know, that's just, I mean, if it was that to start with and then they released a trailer showing off Liberty City or something coming in December, or a few months after it releases. Valve make it feel less like a rip-off, especially if the old version doesn't get right. This already feels like it's a breaking point, honestly. It already feels like it's a breaking point that needs, this expanded enhanced needs to be a thing, honestly. Because if they want to continue supporting GTA Online, yeah, they have to do something. You can't just expect to tuck more stuff into this game's code and not have it mess up more than it is. Still, we'll find out soon enough. What else fell from Microsoft? We've done Flight Simulator and Forza Horizon. I mean, Halo Infinite's obviously going to be there. Let's not kid ourselves, it's going to be there. They've pretty much already confirmed as such. By talking about what is a summer event, industry-based event coming up. But you'll be able to see more info out, I don't know. I only read it briefly. But yeah, basically they did hint that it was going to be a T3. Halo Infinite. Which will be good to see what's become of it since that demo that they showed in, I want to say, last year? I mean, yeah, it's gotta be last year. The new console was released in the new console was released last year, so of course Halo Infinite's gonna have been shown last year. And then see, I might like games, but I hecking don't know half of the stuff from these companies. I'll just follow what I like and that's about that. One thing that is... my resistance to get new Pokemon Snap is crumbling. Very much so. I was watching Lydia with Yogscast playing it earlier. It's looking good. It's looking good. And I already said I was interested in it. And so, yeah, my resistance is crumbling. I'll see about that, you know, it'll make a good weekend game. Anyway, this track. It's another ground completely. Using the existing map one. And the only reason it gets classified as a stunt race is because it's using those stunt barriers to guide your way. And I don't really understand that though, because why label them as stunt barriers? They're pretty standard barriers from what I can see. Just because you can edit the colour of them doesn't mean they're not regular barriers that you'd see in regular races. And yet here they are being put into a stunt category, and this race becomes a stunt race purely because they're being used. I mean, I really don't know what the difference between a regular land race and stunt races are. It really does not feel like there is any difference at all. Yeah, it really doesn't feel as though there's any difference at all between a stunt race and a regular. What? When is the last race then? Because I've kind of forgot. Oh yeah, it's typical for me forgetting. Very typical. Crud. Okay. Alright. Completely lost the thread of what I was oh yeah, there's no difference pretty much that I can feel between regular races and stunt races. And that's all there is to say about that. Back to the E3 talk with Backslide now. While we're waiting, I mean, it's very unlikely it would have been announced, but let's. So there's no actual news about it. There's no actual news about it, but if it's a surprise, it probably won't be announced until 1 or 2 days before anyway. Actually, no, I'll keep it at 2. And can we knock it down to 2 days so we can use our standard mini? Yes, we can. But anyway, Disney Plus, Star Wars. Oh yeah, we're stuck with no customs. Oh well. But yeah, Star Wars Detours was cancelled over 6 years ago now, when Disney first took over. And the reason was they didn't want to release it at the same time the sequel trilogy was a thing. Well, the sequel trilogy hasn't really been a thing for more than a year now. And there has been rumours and rumblings that they've been gearing up for releasing it to Disney Plus now. Detours, they've got the episodes all together. They're packaging them all up, sprucing them up a bit, finishing any that might not have been finished somehow, I don't know. And yeah, Detours is looking likely to come to Disney Plus this Star Wars Day in less than a week. So not only do we have an hour-long premiere of Bad Batch, we could also be looking at the entirety of Detours. Because one thing I'm sure of is that they won't do a weekly release of an episode or 2 with that. Because it's technically considered archival classic content, so yeah, they wouldn't do a weekly release for it, just like they where they dumped the Ewok series altogether. Last month, well, at the beginning of this month. As for this track, you can definitely collect his fur, well, their first, through the sparse use of stunt drops. But it's still an enjoyable race. I've got nothing bad to say about it. It's a neat little race. And maybe they're going to do some more races? Who knows? I hope they have caught the race creation bug, because it's definitely fun to create things once you know how to work the tools. We've got half an hour left. So one thing yeah, okay, nothing important on Discord. So what I will show off is one of my own races, one of my recent creations. I don't think I actually featured it on a stream yet. Where are we? Stunt race Cannonfall. It's a bit choppy, let's say. And you've got two cars that I know are capable of doing it, but I left I left customs on so that anyone can just attempt it with whatever car they want. Obviously, you can see there's no runoffs. Yes, it does look a bit choppy, and yeah, as you can see, it's not working right. Oh no, did I put it on standard? I think I did. We might be facing a little trouble in a bit then. See, that's where, so that you can at least respawn on here, because otherwise you wouldn't really like the race. And yeah, we had to include this runoff here. Not all the way, of course, but you can at least get onto it and then grab that checkpoint should you miss. Now this was basically testing making a smooth turn with props. I succeed in some areas, I kind of fail in others. This part here is terrible. And is a part I spent quite a bit of time on. Oh, am I going to make it? No, but I'm at least inside the barriers. So you can see here that, yeah, it's not as smooth as I'd like it to be. It's very much a first effort. So we say in trying to do smooth corners. It's not exactly the best. Right, I've got some smooth parts, such as this beginning part here. And then yeah, it's I kind of forgot that you'd be approaching on the second lap at more speed than you would with the first. But yeah, that I succeeded getting that. It's all about getting speed right as well with some of these. Speed and positioning. There, we did that one perfect enough. However, the tools of GTA Creator are great, but it's just very finicky to do stuff like this. Because you're gonna waste your props. To try and get a smooth corner. When you could have just allowed the feats to allow people to edit the track how they wanted it to be, so you could have smooth twists and turns. Which is kind of why I'm hoping that new Hot Wheels game does well, because that Hot Wheels game has a creator, they've showed you can manipulate the track to create turns and all that. And it should prove to be a good system if they get it done right. Who knows though? Honestly, who knows? The racing in it definitely looks fun though. I'm happy about that. You know what? I've got something to be doing. Oh yeah, I can just use my executive powers, can't I? There. Now I'm pressing B, not A. Okay. And there it is. Helicopter just spawning in the middle of the road. Lovely. Right, if I'm on stream and live, I am hoping that I will see more success with this damned wheel. Yeah, the money I got from it yesterday was great. 50,000. But most of the times it's just been landing on RP or clothing items. And who wants them, really? I don't need them. I've got my outfit sorted already, and I'm definitely not interested in the levels, considering they don't actually do anything. Levels just do not matter in the slightest anymore. Which, yeah, is kind of unfortunate, because they could have actually done something with the system. Anyway, yeah, we always forget what door it is to get into the place. You would have thought it would make all the doors available to use to get in, wouldn't you? Here we go then. To the casino. Maybe you're doing, maybe I'm just being an idiot. Looking wheel spin now available. That's a car podium. I have no idea what it is. So probably check the news wire. Unless of course I'll win it. Now. Very unlikely. Oh, okay. I've won it. Office garage.
Congratulations to
Ah,
our
the
player and the
Ultimate
lucky wheel who
Revolter.
just won a luxury car.
Should we?
Can I get a choo-choo? Choo-choo. There we go.
We could. To the roof. And hopefully the helicopter's still there. It is. So to our office building we go to take a look at the garage. And see about taking that thing for a spin. We're closing in on the office building now. Not this one, but that. No, you don't want to enter our office, thank you very much. And it doesn't really matter where we landed, because, well, it's not like we're going to be using it again. Is it now? Okay. What have we got? We have that, we have that, we have a load of wasn't it meant to be delivered already? Oh, that's definitely not that. Ah, there we go. There it is. The Ultimate Revolter. A sports car. Oh, it's got a good power behind it, doesn't it? Seems to turn well enough. Yeah, it's a decent enough runabout. Sorry. sorry about that. Have I scared you?
Screw this. I'm getting the law down here.
So the one who jumped onto the floor didn't run away.
Hey, I don't perform in front of an audience. You piece of shit.
You don't perform in front of an audience, huh?
Oh my god!
Let's see now. Oh.
Help me!
You know what then?
Head.
Out you get. That's for not liking me.
What the?
Okay? That's what you get for not liking me. I crash into one person and you immediately just do not like me. No. Close the door then. Sorry about that. Actually, you know what? Forget about them. We always end our Watchdog streams by going on to the London Eye.
That is great.
So let's go on the wheel of the Los Santos del Peru Pier to end this stream off.
I could smoke a whole pack of redwoods right now.
As long as we don't get involved in a gang fight first, of course. Just be careful and twisting the camera. Yeah, I don't know where the coaster is. Oh, there it is. That was it, yeah? Yep, I can see it, yep.
I just bought a pair of gaming glasses.
Don't act like anyone otherwise,
Text me later.
Wait, did you hear that click?
On we go then. Save total 20,000. Lovely. Right, who of the arcade is alive? Aeon is with Resi 7. Just Aeon. They upgraded the GRcade channel yesterday, so I think it only makes sense to repay that favour. AAYL. There. So, that is the raid started. And so, let me get OBS back up there, and there. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I have been Darkroller with GTA 5 and the 6th Streamlist that I used to do over on my own channel, but will now be bringing over to here, simply because I play a lot of GTA on this channel and it makes the most sense to do so. Don't know where the next one will be, but you can always catch me Friday, 8 PM on this channel. You can also catch me on my own channel tomorrow, where I've got no idea what I'll be playing, honestly. Anyway, bye for now.
Hey, listen, baby, that was great. I gotta run now, okay?
All right, bye, babe.
So long.